Namaste, Dopale Santesa.
हेलो साथीहरु नमस्ते नेपालजी अस्ट्रेलियामा तपाईलाई स्वागत गर्छु म हुँ सरल गुरुङ नेपाल र नेपालीसँग जोडिएका विविध विषयमा हामी अस्ट्रेलियाबाट कार्यक्रम बनाउँछौं तपाईलाई हाम्रो यो प्रयास मन परिरहेको छ भने कृपया लाइक सब्स्क्राइब र कमेन्ट गरेर हामीलाई ऊर्जा दिनु होला आज नेपालीसँग नै सम्बन्धित विषय छ तर अस्ट्रेलियनहरुसँग अस्ट्रेलियामा संघीय निर्वाचन छिट्टै आउँदैछ र संघीय निर्वाचनमा सांसदका लागि उठेका उम्मेदवारहरूले नेपालीहरूको भोटलाई पनि आफूतिर तान्नका लागि निकै कसरत गरिरहेका छन् खास गरी नेपालीहरूको उच्च बसोबास रहेको एनएसडब्ल्यू राज्यको सिडनीको पनि हर्सभिल रकडेल कोग्रा पेन्सेस लगायतका ठाउँहरूमा यहाँका दुई मुख्य पार्टी लेबर र लिबरलका सांसदका उम्मेदवारहरूले निकै कसरत गरिरहेका छन् यसै बीचमा मैले एकजना लेबरका संघीय सांसदका उम्मेदवारलाई भेटेको छु उनले नेपाली भाषामै बोलेर यसरी भोट मागे तपाईलाई देखाउँछु
Also, Namaste, Dopale Santesa. My name's Gambian. I'm the Labor candidate for the electorate of Banks, and Banks is the federal seat that runs from Carlton in the east all the way along the Georges River and south of the motorway to East Hills, Reesby, East Hills, Panania, that kind of area. So within that community we have a large and growing Nepalese population and it's certainly one of the interesting and exciting communities in our area that is relatively new, but as a person who's running for Parliament who comes from a Indian family background, Anglo-Indian family background, I think that it's going to be a wonderful thing for us to have a strong representation of people from the subcontinent, including Nepalese, in the area. And I think the challenge for us is to work out what is the thing that we can do to really take advantage of the richness that comes from that.
As a candidate for federal parliament and also the area where these the more number of Nepalese people, have you ever noticed the real problem of Nepalese community based in your particular area?
Yeah, look, I think the Nepalese community, like many of our communities, has the process of sort of integration into the Australian community as a challenge. And I've heard stories from young people, for example, who are well qualified for jobs, they're looking for jobs, but they go to apply, and because even though they might be the best candidate, but because the employer perhaps can't pronounce their name, or they think it's a funny surname or something like that, their resume won't make the pile for an interview. Now that's a really big problem for our young people in the area. We also, I know there's issues with family violence and how to access support services. I know that there's a problem with some of our young people in particular, but people generally, and drowning. Now there's a lot of support in the Australian community for swimming lessons and beach safety and all of those sorts of programs, but the thing that we've got to work out how best to do is how do we connect people in the Nepalese community to those services. And I really feel that if you're Nepalese and you're living in Australia, you should be able to go to the beach and feel like an Australian. You shouldn't feel like an outsider. And part of that is developing a better connection between the Nepalese community and the rest of the community. So one of the things I'm trying to do is just bring people together. We're going to have a barbecue. We're going to have a community barbecue in Penshurst on the 31st of March. And the idea there is I want to meet people, I want to hear their stories, I want to hear what's important to them. But most importantly, I want us to be able to move together as a community and speak to government as a community. So I know there's a Nepalese association, but as a local MP, if I get elected, what I'd like to be able to do is make representations to hopefully a new short-term Labor government for support services for the Nepalese community.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you.